Patty Jameson. I'm with the Good Samaritan Foundation in Puyallup, and the Machinists have done so much for our hospital. They put in so many volunteer hours. We're so grateful for the work that they do and for their sense of community. They're real, true community members, and they probably don't even realize how much they do for the community. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank them.
What would you like to drink?
We've always done a good deed for Northwest Harvest, and it's usually around the holiday, Christmas holiday. But now I'm told that we're going to be there every Wednesday. You know, they're counting on us to be there every Wednesday. I mean, how you came up with that? You know, it was your own initiative. You took it on, and you're committed to that. And I certainly thank you for that. But this program here tonight, it's to thank you, it's to show our thanks, honor those that reached the highest levels. But whether you put in, you know, 100 hours, 200 hours, or 5 hours, or 1 hour, I mean, you all helped, you all contributed.
I want to talk for a minute about the main relationship between the Puget Sound Labor Agency and the Machinist MVP program. This relationship's been going on for many, many years, but the biggest item that we work together on is wheelchair ramp building. Now, I have the unique position of having 2 executive assistants. The first is Julie Sawyer, who assists me every day at the office, and the second is Kay Mitchell, a machinist who I'm sure you all know. We saw her picture. I just met Kay for the first time this evening. I've been working with her for about a year. And I will tell you that Kay is very good at following up to make sure projects are ready are ready when they're supposed to be. She's very, very good. As a matter of fact, I was notified by Kay yesterday afternoon at 4:21 p.m. of a retired machinist in need of a ramp, and I guarantee you that won't be the last phone call or email we have on that particular ramp. Excuse me. On its face, the building of a wheelchair ramp seems like a great endeavor, and it is, but it's much more than that. It's not about building what building codes call ingress and egress, entry and exit. What it's about is freedom. A good share of the ramps that are constructed by the MVP are for former machinists, and more importantly, former workers who, through no fault of their own, have had their freedom taken away from them. When a person is confined to a wheelchair, it puts a burden on everyone around them, and don't think for a minute that the person in the wheelchair doesn't know it. What used to be a productive member of society is now dependent upon the kindness of others to help them get in and out of their own homes and up and down stairs that were no problem before their disability. What have they lost? Freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom to come and go as they please. Maybe just to go 20 feet to their shop where they can toil away for hours just like they used to. When the MVP crew shows up to build a ramp, there's excitement in the air from the family. But more importantly is what's going on in the brain of the recipient. Freedom. Now maybe they'll be able to regain some of their independence that was lost and be less of a burden and more of a human being again. This group of dedicated people show up, rain or shine, because the job they are doing is more important than complaining about the Puget Sound weather. They are restoring freedom. And that, brothers and sisters, is not a great endeavor, that's a noble endeavor. Let me just share with you in closing a remark I made to Tom Robleski and Sue Pound about a year ago when we were having a meeting. It's something that's been true for years and years and years, and it dovetails with what Tom was saying. If you need volunteer work done, just find a machinist. Thank you.
She's behind the scenes, answering the phones, putting all the projects together. I mean, Kay, you do so much for this committee. I mean, and just always working hard, and thank you so much. Billy Lucken, come on up.
You go,
Patty
baby.
Rose, come on up. Tiffany Luard, come on up.
This is yours. You stand right here. One right over here. And hold this. Hold that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you like this.
I know, she's not too sure about this.
Water stock.
Scoot a little more in, Brent. There we go. Okay. Okay, everybody look. And those that know me, 10 more.
Congratulations to all of you.
2 more.
That means 3.
How's everybody doing? Great! Thank you very much for this opportunity. It's an honor to be here. I spoke here before, right before Home Team Harvest a couple of times to rally the troops. We were trying to raise 10 million meals, trying to provide 10 million meals in 10 years, and we did it, thanks to you guys. We really had to play catch-up because in the last year, 2010, this past Home Team Harvest, we had to raise 2.5 million meals, which was a lot, but we did it. So we made that 10 million meal goal. So thanks a lot, guys. I heard Tom mention earlier, and it's been a recurring theme about being spoiled. I don't know, who's saying that about you guys? I don't know, whoever it is, if you guys hear that, send them to me, and I'll set them straight. What I'd like to do, actually, is take blood samples from everybody. Because I think you guys, we need more of your DNA. Because if there's a volunteer gene, you guys have it. You guys got it. I can feel the love in this room, and you're making a big difference for a lot of people. When you volunteer, when you give up your time, your weekends, maybe time away from your family, maybe time with your family, because that's kind of a fun bonding experience, you're really making a big difference. For the community, for yourselves. I don't know if you guys know this, but they've done a lot of studies that say people that volunteer get sick less often and live longer. So it's good for your health. So there's selfish reasons for doing it. But you're also making a real impact on a lot of people. When you guys volunteer your time and help us collect food, you're making a difference for people. The moms and dads out there, and I've spoken with them, that skip meals so that their kids don't have to skip a meal or miss a meal. You're helping alleviate that. You're just helping with stress at home when people are looking for work. Maybe they're working but they don't have enough to pay the bills. So just being able to have that food is going to reduce the stress a little bit and make things a little better in the home. And that's the kind of impact that you guys are making. It's real impacts all the time, all across the state. And I know sometimes when you're volunteering, you might not be thinking about that impact or visualizing it, or you don't get to meet the people that you're really helping, and they don't get to thank you to your face, from their hearts. So that's why I'm here. I'm a poor substitute, but I want to thank everybody here from the bottom of my heart, from all of their hearts, for everything that you guys have done in the past, and I know you're going to do in the future. So thank you very much for allowing me to have a few minutes to talk to you guys and share that with you. I really, really love all of you. Seriously. Thank you.